Hi, and welcome to AI with Misha. I'm about halfway through the 30-day prompt challenge, and I thought this is a good opportunity to introduce myself and the five building block framework to those of you that are new to the channel. So let's start with the five building blocks of AI. What are they and why I have created them? So my own background is in tech, and this is one of those fields you're in where change is a constant. And to be able to keep up and understand what the different tools are, how to utilize them, how to sometimes just completely transform the work processes that we're in. And so I have this technique that I've been using for a very long time where I will try to understand the back end of technology with the idea of building blocks. And so when the changes started coming, thanks to AI over the last few years, I started diving deeper into AI to understand exactly what it is. There were many times that AI would be a feature that would be incorporated in some of the work that I'd be doing. But this time I felt that I really need to understand exactly the ins and outs of AI in order to adopt it and adapt it with the changing environment. So AI can feel really mysterious. It's made up of formulas, mathematics, algorithms, coding, a lot of things that most people will never see, working in ways that most people will not understand. But if you boil it down, artificial intelligence really just performs five core functions. So instead of trying to visualize them as numbers and coding, let's imagine them as building blocks. Think of these five core functions as building blocks: learning, reasoning, problem solving, communication, and perception. Every AI system, from ChatGPT to self-driving cars, is built from some combination of these five. By looking at AI this way, even without coding, you can see what AI is really doing and where its strengths come from. That's why I use these five building blocks as the framework for my power prompts. Because once you see AI as these five building blocks, you can create prompts for any subject in any area and get results that are clearer, smarter, and more useful. And for those of you that are not familiar with what a prompt is, to put it super simple, it's the question you'll ask AI. And because AI is responding in a way that feels human-like, people assume that they can talk to it like it's a human. But it's artificial intelligence, and the intelligence is built up of these five core functions. So when you ask it questions directing the question at these five core functions, the responses you're going to get are going to be clearer and more in line with what you were looking for. In today's world, everyone's going to need to know how to prompt. It's becoming the new digital literacy. We're going to be leaning on AI to provide information in almost every area of life. And in order to have access to that information, we're going to have to know how to ask it. And that's where prompting comes in and why prompting is so important. Please follow along, try the prompts, and continue to give me your feedback. I'm trying to tackle the questions that are most commonly asked, so this is useful for more and more people. Thank you so much for following along, and I'll see you in the next prompt.